Hey, what's up, guys? This is Crisis at Ultra Collector Customs. Alright, so I have a bunch of unboxings to do. We're going to start with, this is a $540 EVIKE box. It weighed 21.6 pounds. It has my first ever EEG. I'm a blowback, pretty much strictly blowback, guys. Behind me is most of my collection, about 85%. Everything's a blowback. I have no non-blowback pieces. There's at least 50 pistols here. After this unboxing, make sure you check out the Ace-Tech 2 never before released brand new Ace-Tech units from their Ace-Tech R line, which stands for red BBs. You don't want to miss this. They sent me this package, and I'll tell you guys why. It's not because you know, I'm famous or anything. But yeah, I'll let you guys check that out. Make sure you look for that video. I'm gonna do a Glock unboxing and review of the Glock 18C. I'll have a 19X coming soon as well. So this came last week, this EVIKE box, and I literally waited for you guys on all these. The 18C is here, which I already have one of those right here. Anyway, but as you can see, you know, there's only one piece of tape on it all the way around. I did not open it. I waited. I have no idea if everything's right, if all my items came. You know, the box is pretty dented up and stuff. Hopefully you can see all that. I did not open it. And it took some ninja chi for me to not go through it. I am wearing a mask today, which we all should have these for the COVID, though I'm not leaving. I haven't left the house in, geez, at least 6 weeks. This is just for a little anonymity, at least until I get used to making videos in the camera, you know. So let's get into it. Okay, so right on top here, see, we got a rifle, and here's the 18% off code, which I've had for a long time. I'm going to give this to you guys at some point in the video. So you can order EVIKE online. You'll get free shipping if you spend at least, it changes between $89 and $100 or $99. But regardless, you can get 18% off on all non-map items. Map items are supposedly items that dealers cannot sell for cheaper than the map price, which is total garbage. So like on Amazon, if Amazon has an airsoft product that's like cheaper than the map prices or the dealer prices from, I'm talking all the airsoft companies, except for EVIKE. I've never seen EVIKE complain about it, but everybody else does. They file complaints against Amazon, particularly for the 18C. Right now, you can get the Glock 18C for $159. It's bought and shipped from Amazon, and they complain, and you can see it, they complain in comments. You know, they tell people, don't buy that, buy from us. You know, they try to sway them that it's not the real gun and all this stuff. I bought 2 of them, so, for $159. And they really got upset when the 19X Amazon sold for $135. So I bought one of those. I have one of those coming. I'll let you guys know what this rig is that I'm wearing, who it's by, and I'm telling you, I got a lot of good stuff. I got a pair of goggles with a fan for $15, and I'll tell you where I got them, what the name of the shop is. I got an NC Star shoulder holster that's got a double mag pouch on one side and a holster on the other, and they can be reversed. And you can add your own holster to the mag pouch side if you want to have double. $11. So I'll let you guys know where that came from. I got receipts here. I found the holy grail in propane. Doesn't stink at all. It may have a minor smell to it, but it's 10% of what Crossman propane is. So it costs $3.47 a can. So yeah, and I can show you guys the receipt. But let's get to the unboxing. Sorry. I just want to tell you guys about future stuff coming up. First one up. The EVIKE P.08. Now, I love this gun in the Legends, the Elite Force Legends series. I brought it out so we could compare them real quick. And let's pull this baby out. I got the same size as the Legend size. They come, you can see they come in 3 barrel lengths. These, I didn't really like the way these looked, so this is like the 3 or 4 inch barrel. And it's a blowback, which the blowback on it is so sweet. It's got like a, you know, mechanical points to it. Wow, all these lights I got on me are hot. Wow, the mag looks so real. It's a gas mag. Oh, nice. Okay, so came with 3 different size Allen wrenches. I don't know what that's about. It came with our, which about 85% of Wii guns come with a thread adapter for putting a tracer. That is it. I'm not going to go through instructions and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. See how that works? If you've never had a P.08, put the mag in, it should stay up. Yep, and it does. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to take it apart. This is really stuck in there. I'm going to have to take it apart, take the inner barrel out, and then boil just the outer barrel with the tip. And about 20 minutes it'll take to boil. And you don't want to do it any other way. I mean, at least if you want to keep the orange tip, which I do. In case this needs to be returned or anything. They won't do a return at EVIKE without that. It looks and feels a lot like the KWC. Let's compare them. Now the KWC is a CO2. The CO2 version, it's got massive kick. And the trigger, yeah, this one's the same way. The triggers are so beautiful. They are like really thick, wide-wise. And they just feel awesome. So let's see. Okay, so with the Wii, we have no markings as opposed to the Elite Force KWC has the 42 stamp, the AC stamp, which the real P.08s have. There's a sticker over it, but on this one it's stamped P.08. And then underneath the barrel has a serial number and the German F firearm mark. And then you can't see it because I got rid of it, but the warning, you know, the Declaration of Independence was written on the side there, which is why I've fallen in love with the Glocks, because they don't have that at all. Nothing is written on there. There isn't even, like, the European versions are different. So when we get to that unboxing, I'll tell you everything you need to know. So the safety is a lot nicer on the KWC. This one seems to have a, like, it's slanted in. It's not nice and pronounced. It looks like the breakdown lever is exactly the same. I'm not going to break the pistol down because I want to get to these rifles. But yeah, I wanted this in airsoft really bad. So I've got the airgun DB version and this one now. I'll have to look later and find out what these 3 Allen wrenches are for. I love my boxes, so this box looks beautiful. Alright, I'll go ahead and set this with the collection down here. If we have time, I'm going to get to the UPS Destroyed box, because there's a gun in here that goes with a gun that came in that box. And pretty much a bunch of stuff right here came in that box. That was $700 and something. Oh, close to $800. And that box was completely destroyed and opened, completely open. And the side of the box, well, you guys can watch that video. It's on there, on my, it's posted, so if you haven't yet. Okay, ready? Here's the first one. It's going to be my, oh, this is the Blowback. Okay, the Blowback. Wow, I really wanted to do, I'm going to do my AEG first. The reason I waited so long to do this video was I was waiting on my batteries to come. And a couple of them did come. Let's put this one. Okay, I'll just lean this one for now. Oh, it's heavy. Good. That's a good sign. Alright, so this is a custom gun from APS. It's also a Hakatsu. So APS and Hakatsu are the same company. And this is a custom gun. Originally, it was the APS M4 115H. Should be all metal. The differences are, I pretty much switched everything out. Instead of giving them serial numbers, I just told them to swap guns, parts. So, on the 115, it has a 10 or 12 inch barrel, or handguard, and this one has a 13-inch handguard. It pretty much, the actual 115, when you buy it, will look like an M4, all black, no colors anywhere. You know, it's traditional M4 Mo stock. You know, Picatinny rail. And, you know, just your average M4 upper and lower receiver. And so, internally, it has the silver edge gearbox. It's an electric blowback. This is the original one. The 115 is also the thing I just found out, which I was a little upset about. I didn't get it because I swapped mags. I wanted the mag to match the gun. And I regret it because the 115 comes with an H mag, which is a 300 round high cap, but you only need to wind it once. It will literally line all 300 shots in your mag, so there'll be no rattling at all. And that blew me away, and I was upset that I didn't get that. That's the thing. If you get a custom gun, they keep all the old parts. But you're kind of compensated in a way. So let's, without further ado, get a good look at the box here. It's pretty sick, nice and clean looking. ASR 115 is what this originally was. And I wanted to make it look like because I saw a real steel that looked like this. I wanted to make it look like that flat black and red Lamborghini Aventador. And I think it does. Okay. Here's the mag. Which I doubt they gave me a high RPS mag, which is what I need to put an 11-1 in here. And so let me tell you, before you see this gun, what would a gas blowback rifle person want out of their first AEG? Well, for me, you want blowback, which this has, electric blowback, obviously. You want it to shoot, 375 to 400, rounds per second. You want it to be all metal. So, instructions, and then, if you, I guess for more information, your QR, and this might be APS BBs. No, these are rail sections and some M-lock attachments for the rail sections, which will go up front of the rail for me. I put a flashlight and a bipod. I ordered this sick anodized red bipod that should look good on here. Oh man, yeah, I guess because it's a custom gun, they already attached my canted sights. Oh yeah, I wanted a real working forward assist. I mean, not real working, but I wanted it to at least be spring-loaded. Looks like they gave me a barrel cleaner. Looks kind of short to be an unjamming rod, but I guess it'll work as one. Okay, yeah, because I was expecting a box in here that would have my canted sights in it. Okay, you guys ready? Oh gosh. Oh man, the stock was supposed to be red. Oh, they really got me on that. Yeah, this part of the gun, I specifically wanted red. Okay, I'm going to use these attachments for a sling. So, let's take that off. Right off the bat, put that there. Wow, I love skinny M-lock rails. And here are my sights. I don't know how you make them pop up. Oh, I guess they just pop up. The front one's fiber optic. I thought the rear one was as well. Okay, I'm a little bummed out about this. It is metal though, the whole buffer tube. What the? This feels plastic. Man, are you fucking kidding me? So the bottom of the receiver is metal. The upper feels like plastic. It is. It is totally plastic, man. The upper receiver is plastic. Ain't this a bitch? Okay, the handguard is metal. And the lower is definitely metal. The ring's metal, buffer tube's metal. But the top half of the receiver, I mean, it's really cold, but listen to it. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe it is metal. It sounds like plastic though. Bolt lock has to function. I wanted that. And then you can return it home. Nanook, be quiet. Wow, these lights are lighting me up. Has a 13-inch Evike rail. Has a red F1 arms barrel. Flash hider's held on by Allen wrench so it can come off. And it better be 14 millimeters under there. Wow, so they really did me one by this is metal too. The stock is metal. There's a bunch of fuzz and stuff on it, like it sat somewhere for a long time. So it's an AEG electric blowback. Let's complete the picture. The mag is all plastic. You guys can let me know what you think. I mean, it really had a flow going on when this buffer tube was red. You know, I drew this thing out, and I believe they've started selling the rifle. So this rifle I got for around $290, which isn't bad, I guess. I mean, like, you know, I've been into RC car hobbies for, you know, over 25 years. So I know how to shim things. I know about sector gears and bevel gears and pinions. This is the Silver Edge gearbox. I know some people hate it. All I know is I watched a company put a 190 spring in this. It does have a quick change. Right in here right now is a 130 or a 150. I think it's a 130. I watched the company put a 190 spring in this, and then an 11-1 lipo just on a right out the box of just a silver edge gearbox in a 115 or 114, one of those M4s. And they went through, I think, like 10 300 round mags, and just back to back. There was no editing, no pausing, and obviously the hand grip started to get, you know, hot as lava, and they ended up frying the trigger contacts, which feels digital. It does not. This is also, you know, I had them put the race trigger on there, the flat, and the pull is like, if you can see this, that's it. That's the pull. It doesn't feel mechanical, so, because I don't feel it, you know, moving anything. What happened on the one, though, that they tested was after the 10th 300 round mag, the trigger contacts fried, and then they broke a tooth off of the sector gear. Everything else was fine, though, and they attributed that to the 190 spring, you know, causing everything to move so fast. Obviously, the mechanical trigger is like a mechanical speed controller on an RC car. So, you know, the 11.1 lipo and going non-stop back to back, full auto and semi-fire is what fried that contact, not the spring. The spring is what broke that sector gear, for sure. But everything else is great. Everything else in here is metal, and specifically no pot metal inside this gearbox. I don't know, man. Maybe I wish it opened up like a blowback. Then I could know for sure. I'm gonna take a glove off and check it real quick, and then we'll move to my other gun. I'm a little upset about the stock being black. It is freezing cold, though, feeling. I mean, typically you'll see a color change because colors will look different on metal than they will on plastic. And this is matching and butting up perfectly. I bet you there's no wobble in this thing whatsoever. I mean, it is... You couldn't stick a piece of paper between there. I mean, also a real size charging handle. Like I said, the forward assist. Oh yeah, lock-in pin locks. So, you know, you won't lose your pins. I made sure those were on both sides. There's an ambidextrous mag. There's the rotary style hop up. And you know another thing I'm noticing? This is supposed to be gold. And is that dent? That dent doesn't look normal. It's like a nipple. If anybody out there knows, please comment if this bolt is supposed to have a nipple on it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, that's not gold. That's fucking silver, man. You know, I love EVIKE. But they totally pull moves like this, man. They do. On my other package, I ordered a carbine, and then I had the tech team specifically find a stock because the first time the customer service guy had me get the wrong stock for the carbine kit for a 1911, and so then they sent a message to the tech team saying, find out which stock goes with the carbine, and then we'll send it to you. And it took weeks and weeks, like 5 weeks for the tech team. So then they emailed me, and they sent to customer service which buffer tube fits. It takes a gas blowback buffer tube. So they email me. Don't you know it? They send me the buffer tube, and it's pretty much the threads are identical to the other one, and it doesn't fit. How does a tech team check something and then it still not be right? I was so pissed off, man. So I'm sitting here with 3 different buffer tubes. None of them work. I bought 2 gas blowback buffer tubes and an AEG buffer tube because the customer service guy told me that the nut on the end of an AEG buffer tube unscrewed like it does on a gas blowback, and it doesn't. I knew that it didn't, but he told me, he swore to me it did. So I just assumed maybe the CTS one does, you know. So I've got stocks, and that's the point of the other gun, is we're going to open the other gun. I can tell you now, I love EVIKE, and I spend a lot of money with them every single month. There hasn't been a month that's gone by in the last year I haven't spent, you know, $200 to $400 to $700 in between those ranges. And I sometimes get the feeling they could give a care less. Where I feel like maybe Airsoft GI would not be so careless and nonchalant about customers, you know. Like, Airsoft GI seems to be nicer to their customers. I'll let you guys know when I can further get this AEG in my hands. You know, the thing is I'm bummed out right now about it. I don't even want to put a battery in it and test it. I was going to do that. That's literally the reason I waited, so my batteries could come. And I'm just so upset with EVIKE right now that I'm not going to do that. Alright. So I'm going to put this up here. And this thing better. Oh my god. I'm going to be so upset. Two guns. I bought 2 guns to make 1 gun. So let's open the new one up really quick, and then I'll pull the other one out. So it's an S&T Armament. It's a custom again. And the reason is I bought, what is it called? Hell, I can't even think now. Here's the S&T box. It's a gas blowback M16A4. Should be a metal rail on it. It should be long as hell. This whole gun is 2,000 millimeters. Or 1,000 millimeters, I'm sorry. So it's really long. Oh, that's nice. Catalog. It looks cool. It looks like the Back to the Future Sports Almanac. Another one of them shitty. These things are really thin. It's gonna break. I know that much. So here's the mag, which is what broke on my other gun. And let's see if it's gonna be compatible or not. God, it's jammed in there. Yeah, it looks close. Okay. This thing is solid, a solid metal block. Oh, here we go, some handrails. Okay, so the reason there's two guns is I pretty much have the same exact gun. Full metal A4 gas blowback. But instead of having this long ass pick rail, oh my god, this rail is loose as a mother. God. You'd think they would check these things, you know? You'd think oh my god. I don't want to say anything. It's really loud. And this other one, my other gun, it's a Western Arms. It's a Matrix Western Arms blowback system. Kicks like a mule. But the point is, oh my god. The rail on the handle on this, it is removable, but it's plastic. So see my other gun that I have down here, yeah, this looks like a different gun. I thought this would be very similar. Look, there's nothing, look, there's no opening. This is just a cap that goes over the flash hider. Your classic bird cage with a Allen screw to take it off. Okay. Now this metal rail is the reason I bought this gun. And then I'm going to take this metal rail off, put it on that gun. And then put the M4 rail on this gun. And then, or not the M4, the A4, the M16A4 rail on this gun. Because it's plastic. That's a full metal gun. And this is supposed to be full metal as well. This is all metal, all metal. Another thing about EVIKE is they are very ambiguous in their descriptions. So like they'll completely leave out if something's all metal or not, or they'll lead you to believe things that aren't true. And we can get into that. I'll do a review of what's the full size, not the mini Uzi, but the full size airsoft Uzi. It's called an Uzi submachine gun on the box. That was supposed to be in a full metal IWI Uzi, and when it came to me, it was just like the minigun. You know, just the metal top and internals, and then it had the plastic sides and handle, and trigger guard was plastic. And there's a kit you can buy from another company overseas. The metal kit for that gun is $170. So to make it completely metal, $170. And unfortunately, I'm going to get it because I want a full metal Uzi. Okay, so God, it is so hard to tell when the gun is cold, whether things are plastic or metal. Pack of BBs, and that's it. That on jamming rod, pack of BBs. M4 gas blowback, even though this is an M16. Obviously, you know, they started doing this on the M16A2. Forward assist does not, I mean, it moves, but it doesn't press in. This fucker not going in. Are you serious? So it locks open. Yeah, this is a completely different gun. The internals are different. Kind of the same, but this is different than the other gun. I was led to believe that this was going to be exactly like the other gun that I'm about to show you, which you guys have saw in my plate carrier video. But the difference is that this has the all metal pick rail. Look at that. There's no spring back when the magazine's in. So it'll only spring back when the mag's not in it, which is do. Sounds good though. Yeah, man, the bolt. There we go. This thing's weird, man. It's like it hits a wall. So this is the S&T gas blowback. And there's a bunch of them you can choose from. There was one that's identical to this gun, although this is the Western Arms Matrix, which this says, like that one's a Matrix body, all metal body with Western Arms blowback system, where this is supposed to be a Matrix with an S&T internals. But this is an S&T gun because the M4 has no markings on it like the S&Ts. You know, there's no matrix or designs written on it. Let's get the other one out and let me compare it. I'll grab it real quick. The reason it's in the box and on the floor is it's got to go back. It's got to go back to Matrix or to EVIKE because the stupid mag broke. The freaking feed lip or the the top rubber seal completely shaved off the top and like front. I like the way this one functions more so far. See, you can make this one go home with the mag in. And it's a lot louder. Ooh, it kicks when you do that, this thing. The bolt is way heavier. Oh, I bet this mag has a little bit of gas in it still, and that's why. Okay. Another thing that happened is they're supposed to send me a bayonet that fits on the end. And like the carbine buffer tube, they sent me one that didn't work. It didn't fit on anything. So this one was recommended. Let's play some bets. Who thinks this is going to fit or not? Because I looked at it and it looks pretty much identical to the one that didn't work. Let's see. So this is the all metal. This is upper, lower receiver, everything is metal on this sucker. But I want to put this rail on this gun and then make it into an M4. You know, I've got plenty of stocks and buffer tubes now to do that. Oh, and when you put one of the long, when you put one of the long tracer units on the end of this thing, oh my God, it looks so beautiful, man. Come on, you son of a bitch. Work. It works. Tell me that's not sick. I mean, this thing's heavy. And this is all metal, the handle, which is so stupid. How do they give you a plastic handle on an all metal gun? Buttstock's plastic. Same as that one. This is the thing, is when I received this, I kind of fell in love with it. You know, it has to go back because they don't sell a single gas mag. They literally are out of stock of every single gas mag in their whole store. I mean, how does that even happen? Don't you order things when your, like, products get low? Isn't it somebody's job to do that at all, like, stores? Like, you see that you have one gas mag left, which is a commonly bought item. Not to mention that they cost 45 to 50 bucks a piece. Don't you order more products? I mean, so I have to take this whole rifle and send it back. Just because the mag, they can't replace the mag. He said if they had a mag in stock, he would just send me one. It's ridiculous. All right, let's pick. I'm gonna pick them both up. Let's compare them both. They both weigh about the same. Tell me in the comments which one you guys like better. What would you do? That's what I want. I want advice on whether I should do that. Whether I should swap rails or make one of these an M4, keep one an M16, you know, take this stock off. That works on this one, see? Forward return works. This is just a better gun, I guess. But that metal rail, if I'd have just bought it, would have been almost $200. And I said, well, I could just buy a whole fucking gun with that rail on it. And if you know how to tighten one of these rails up, let me know. I mean, obviously I can figure it out by looking at it. Same grip. Totally different upper and lower, though. Even though they are M4 upper and lower, so they look the same. See, it stays open. Does that mean this is an open bolt gun? Oh, I bet it does. I hate open bolt guns, dude. I fucking hate them. I bet you that's why. I bet you this is an open bolt gun. I bet you that's why the bolt stays open when the mag's in. Let's test it. I'm gonna be so upset, and if you don't know why I hate open bolt guns, it's because you want that realism out of a gas blowback. So when you have a closed bolt system like a real M4, the bolt comes back at each shot, pushing, you know, giving you that you know, push. When the bolt's open and you fire, what does it do? It smacks forward, not reverse. Where is some juice? Okay, I'll just put it. Oh, and this right here, this green gas, smell. Okay, hold on. That green gas smells of buttholes more than this propane does. That's AIM gas from Evike. $8 a can. $3.47 a can. And it doesn't smell at all. There is no silent fill valve, which I get those for free. So you guys stay tuned, watch my videos, and you know, I need followers or it's not going to be worth it. But once I get enough followers, I have a plethora of parts you can find. You know, cylinder return springs, O-rings, silent fill O-rings that are found in everyday household items. And I'll let you guys know all those types of secrets. What the? Again, won't let you, it won't spring back. So doo-doo. It's an open bolt gun. Gosh darn it. No? Hold on. No, it's not. That's so weird. Why does the freaking bolt stay open? It's going the right way. Okay, so it's open. Bring it home. Alright. Alright. I mean, I barely put any gas in it, but it kicks pretty nice. Doesn't kick as hard as this Western Arms, though. And S&T guns are way better than, I mean, at least people would say are way better. I hope this mag fits in my other gun. I may just not even send that other gun back. I just need more mags. If anybody has gas blowback mags that look like this, that'll fit a Western Arms, you know, maybe you have an old gun or old mags, anybody out there, I mean, I'll buy them off you. If you want to just send them to me, I can do a trade. I can send you mystery gifts or something, because I am going to start doing giveaways. You know, I have a huge Retro J collection. I might give a pair of Retro J's to somebody. I kind of already planned on doing that. But again, without enough followers, it makes no sense, you know, because, you know, if you only have 70 followers, and 50 of those are from the street racing scene, which is what my channel used to be about, now it's strictly airsoft, then it makes no sense, you know, for me to give away a pair of $400 sneakers, you know, to somebody, to, you know, the pot is 20 people, you know. Help me get followers, please, because I'm telling you, I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do at least $500 packages every month. You know, however that adds up, you know. And probably $1,000 every other month, so. You know, I dig this rail. I hate that it's kind of loose. Can you hear it? I don't know if this D-ring will just pull. I'm going to have to figure it out. It does have your sling points. Like I said, with the A2 sling point in the back. It's kind of heavy. This gun with the 18% off code that I'm going to give you guys here was $160. No tax. EVIKE doesn't charge tax. So $160 with the 18% off code. Maybe it was like $165. The gun was $199. So whatever 18% of that is. The Western Arms gun was $220. So the code is N as in Nancy, Y as in yellow, E as in Evan, so NYE 2020 2020 NYE 2020. Use it. Use it. Buy whatever you can. Get that 18% off before it stops working. That's it for this box. I think we've gone, you know, a long time, so what I'm going to do is in the Ace Tech video, the 2 unreleased tracer units, they're probably not going to be released for another 6 months, I think. We'll bring the AEG back out, and we'll shoot this and the AEG using those units. So we'll test fire in that video. And then I'll make a separate video to show you the rest of the contents of the $750 UPS Destroyed box that rifle was in. I got another broken gun in that order. If you guys, I can show you really quick. Okay, this thing isn't fitting in here very well. It's not fitting. Okay. this was the broken gun. Let me show you this really quick. So one, it won't stay in full auto. This is the full auto version. This gun cost $190. $190. And they don't let, it's a map item. They don't let you use the code. Let me show you. So it'll only shoot in semi. The selector will go into full auto, but it bounces. It has a bouncy selector. And it's because they make these safeties not connected. They're separate from each other. So here, look at this. The outer barrel just flies right off. Just comes off. This is a 2-piece outer barrel on this stupid. I mean, whoever designed this needs to be punched right in the face. This was such a dope gun. It was pretty much my first high kappa. I bought extended mags and everything for this thing. And they're all sold out. Because of the COVID virus, Evike told me I had to wait to ship these items back. And they're all sold out. And they've yet to come back in. So they're like, you know, well, hopefully we can fix it. I mean, first off, it's going to need a whole new switch system. This one's broken. I guess we could glue the barrel. It was glued originally, you can see. But it was a dope gun. Was it worth $190? No. Nope. No. I'd rather have another Glock. The 18Cs kind of have an issue in full auto as well. They have the same, they're built almost identical to the Walther PPQ. Let me show you. So the PPQ, this is my latest custom that I did, if you guys can see. All chromed out. But it kind of has the same issue. You know, there's 2 versions of this gun, so I'll do a video about that as well. So the Glocks and this, they both have that switch on the bottom. It's just the Glock has a actual, you know, switch. So the old model does full auto just fine. This one only goes into full auto when it's almost out of gas. And then of course I stroke. I don't fully stroke them. I have custom molded my own buffers that are made out of this rubber that bounces like a bouncy ball. And they're super tough and strong. They're like a latex rubber. And I molded them just like they look just like buffer spacers. But they go on the end to protect the front of the slide, which is why the USPs break, why some of these plastic guns break, and why sometimes barrels will break. It's because when you stroke them, or if from the factory the springs are too strong, the slide will bash forward. So I've fixed that problem, and I'll go ahead and see how many comments I get on this video. If somebody contributes to the channel, you know, like really contributes to the channel, likes the channel, things of that nature, I will send them some of those. I'll make a couple of those buffer spacers, and it will make your gun it'll cycle unbelievably fast, because like a high bouncy ball, it's protecting the bounce, and then you get O-rings to put on the other side of your buffer spring, or your guide rod, it's just so fast. It bam, 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 you know what I mean? It's bouncing off of that buffer spacer, which is being cushioned by O-rings, which are absorbing the rear. I'll have to do a video on that and show you guys. But if somebody contributes to the channel, just at random, I'll contact you and I'll send you a few of those, and you guys can put them on guns and make a video or comment about it, just to, you know, just to say they work, you know what I mean? So, thanks for watching this unboxing. Like I said, stay tuned, there's going to be much more. Ace Tech, Glock unboxing, goggles unboxing. Oh yeah, the best mag pouches. They're double mag pouches. They're the best price, most fair price possible, and they are the best mag pouches you've ever seen in your life. They're going to sponsor a video for me, so look for that video. You're going to want these mag pouches, and you need to buy them before they're gone. But they've been selling them for a long time. This company makes them. They don't just buy them, and, you know, they make awesome leather slings as well. So, look for all those videos. Please like, subscribe, comment. You know, I'm not begging for you guys to comment, but I really need subscribers. So, I hope you guys liked the video, and there's going to be many more to come. So, take it easy, guys. Bye.